first thing I would give you is a visual if you're a visual learner. If you're driving down the road, if you see a vehicle towing a trailer, okay, they're towing the trailer, they're not pushing the trailer. I want you to kind of get that picture in your mind. They're not pushing it, they're pulling it, okay? When your body goes through the golf ball, your arms should be towed, not thrown at the golf ball. Hey golfers, Tony McMullen, the founder of Smart Golf Academy here. Today we are talking about our arms, specifically how should our arms work. Now if you remember in the last video we talked about the trail leg, and then we've talked in some other videos about your lead leg, and we've talked about turning, rotation, and all that kind of stuff. But we actually got a request from one of our subscribers, how should my arms work? What should my arms be doing? I think what they were actually asking is, at what point should my arms actually do what they should be doing in the golf swing? And to that, I would say exactly what our title says. You want to tow your arms, as in pull. You want to tow your arms, not throw your arms. So I'm going to give you something today that's going to really help you with that. It's going to improve your ball striking. It's going to make you compress the ball, and it's going to put you in the proper sequence to hit the ball at your target more consistently. But real quick, before we get to that, we'd love it if you give us a like and a subscribe. If you've been watching our videos, we've got over 60 videos out there now that cover a variety of topics. If you've been watching them and it's been helping you to get better, if you want to subscribe and give us a like, then every time we put a new video out, you're going to get a notification to let you know that there's a new video, another chance for your game to improve. So we'd love it if you would be so kind to give us a like and a subscribe. That would help us grow the channel and help us to make you a better player. Now, on to our question about how we're going to use our arms correctly, okay? A lot of golfers out there, they are out of sequence. So we know that our sequence for swinging the club and hitting the ball properly is a kinematic sequence, which is hips, torso, then the arms, then the club. Now notice the arms are third in line. The hips and the torso actually move towards the target before the arms engage. The reason why many golfers don't hit the ball consistently and do everything from pull it to shank it, I know that's a bad word for some of you, but the reason for all that inconsistency is because one of the chief reasons anyway is because their arms are out of sequence. They're trying to do too much work with their upper body, not enough work with their lower body, okay? One of the ways to tell if you're one of those people is, number one, you're going to see wear marks on the inside of your club, close to the heel, okay? If you have a lot of wear marks or a lot of ball marks that are inside towards the heel, not in the center, but more towards the heel, there's a possibility, a strong possibility I might add, that you may be using your arms too much and too soon in the golf swing. Another problem is if you're hitting the ball thin, more times than not, you're in a position where your hands are not leading the strike and the club head is actually passing your hands too early, which means that your low point is probably too far behind the ball and you're making adjustments to try to get that club head to the ball without hitting the ground first. A third indicator might be, if you're a right-handed player, you might have a pretty dominant miss to the left because you're just letting those arms get to the ball before your body does, so your arms are actually out racing your turn, okay? Though if you have any or all of those three things, there's a good chance you fall in that category of being out of sequence. Does that mean you don't have a good golf swing? No, absolutely not. You can have a good golf swing, but if you're out of sequence, it's probably not going to work as efficiently as it could. So how do we fix that? That would be my question. Well, the first thing I would give you is a visual if you're a visual learner. If you're driving down the road, if you see a vehicle towing a trailer, okay, they're towing the trailer. They're not pushing the trailer. I want you to kind of get that picture in your mind. They're not pushing it, they're pulling it, okay? When your body goes through the golf ball, your arms should be towed, not thrown at the golf ball, okay? A very simple way to feel that is if you take your right hand, put it on your golf club, put your left hand on your belly button, and you make slow turns, your right hand should not catch up with your left hand. In other words, it shouldn't pass it. In other words, we shouldn't have this. That's an example of your arms being too active too early in the swing. What we should have is more of this right here. See how the club moves forward, but it doesn't catch my left hand on my belly button. That tells me that I am in proper sequence. Hips, torso, then club with the arms, okay? That's what you want to feel. Now, how do you swing that way? How do we hit golf balls that way? Well, the first thing I would say is start practicing, make your practice swings, delay the arms just a little bit. Now, of course, we don't want you to delay them so much that, you're blocking the ball to the right. That's not what we're after. But we want to feel like that you're not in a rush to hit the golf ball. When you get to the top of your swing, you're not going to rush, okay? So a couple of simple feels for that. Swing up to the top of your swing, stop, put a little pressure on your left side without moving your arms, and then swing, okay? You can do that. That helps you with the feel. But I'd say the biggest thing for most people who play golf fairly regularly to correct this is simply think, I'm not going to rush from the top of my swing to hit the golf ball. I'm going to allow myself to get a little weight into my lead side, my left side. I'm going to allow myself to turn, and then I'm going to hit the golf ball. Don't be in a rush to hit the ball from the top of your swing. What does that look like when you swing? Well, I'm going to set up to it here. I'm going to get in a good position to hit the ball, so I've got a good setup. At the top of my swing, I'm not going to rush to hit it. Okay? I gave myself plenty of time to swing through it. One of the benefits from doing this is not only are you going to start hitting the ball more in the center of the face, but you're going to feel like you can actually hit the ball more flush, more consistently, and even hit the ball a little bit further by slowing down a little bit. That probably doesn't fit in your idea of how you should swing. But if you can make better contact in the center of the club face where the club is designed to be hit for maximum effect, you're going to start seeing gains in distance, consistency, and even controlling that direction, you'll be more on target. So for more tips like these, go to smartgolfacademy.org, the online academy. You're going to find tips like these and many other topics in there that will make you a better player.